I am Chuck from the Cutwinkles, and this is Shindig Studios.
It's either a lie or it's right. Either way, it's gone. The man that stole my life.
Cool. Yeah, so we have Chuck here today from the Cutwinkles with this very cool looking kit. The story you gave us is pretty priceless, though. You said an old roommate needed money and sold it to Lewis, which is your bass player. So it's like technically his kit.
Yes.
Are you just like forever indebted to him now? Or like what's the situation there?
I mean, it's his drum set. I play it. I don't own a drum set, so it's the only one I have to play.
Is it like a band heirloom at this point, or?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's his kit, but the band uses it.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of mine just because I play it all the time, and I've paid for some of the hardware here and there, but yeah, no, I mean, I play it like it's mine because, it's the one I'm used to.
Sure. How long has it been a part of this band?
Oh, gosh. At least 15 years, if not longer.
Yeah, so it is yours at this point. Let's be real about it.
Well, it's his, but yeah.
I can't help but notice all these wires and lights and such.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit? Like, what's going on here?
Well, I mean, that's more of Lewis's engineering, his little electrical genius.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got some triggers on the snare, bass drum, and he 3D printed a little thing for the crash here, too. So it's all synced up. That'll light it up and do little accents. And then it's also, I believe, set to radio, which syncs up with their guitar and bass, Mike and Lewis's guitar and bass. So they'll all light up at the same time when we're on stage. And yeah.
Is this purely for show? Is it like functional too? Like when you're playing gigs, does it come in handy so you can see what's going on?
No, it's just aesthetic. It's purely for, showing off Lewis's other talents. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you sent in the questionnaire, I saw that you had an 18-inch kick, and I thought it was a typo.
Yeah.
It's like so unusual to have something this small, but it sounds huge. Was that a deliberate choice? Does it like serve the sound of what you're doing, or is that just what?
I mean, that's what we got. But I mean, yeah, we just. It's what we're used to, so I guess we've just got it dialed in to make it sound what we need it to. So.
Yeah, and if it didn't work at this point, I imagine you would have went to something else.
Yeah, and it's really nice, when you're packing it up, throwing it in the car. Like, we don't even really have to take the toms off. We can just throw it in the back of a car or throw it in the van, and it's like a game of Tetris every time, but we've got it worked out just perfect. Everything has got its own little spot. So,
yeah, you don't have to have like a bus or something crazy.
Yeah, just for the bass drum alone, I know.
Yeah, it's the first time we've had somebody load in like the bass drum and 2 toms in one trip, which like speaks to the utility of it.
Yeah, no, it helps a lot.
The hardware is kind of a mismatched situation. Is there anything here that like absolutely shouldn't work and does, or is it just like what serves the kit?
What shouldn't work?
I'm thinking specifically about that floor tom.
Well, yeah, we definitely, one of the legs, it's stripped, so we just jammed a drumstick in there, and it's the perfect height. It's worked for all these years. I have the leg with me. We keep it with us somewhere in the bag, but it's not going to do any good.
How long has that been holding on?
God, years. I don't know. Pre-COVID, so at least 5+ years. Probably 7, I would say.
So we're calling it a pearl kit, right? Or do we want to go with the real size?
Everything else is precision, and then our tom is a pearl tom. In fact, this does not go with the kit. It doesn't even fully fit on the yoke. So we just make it work, though. We debated about drilling a hole in it to try to make it so it can slide down further, but I don't know if it's worth. It might mess up the sound too much. And
sure.
Just because I like having 3 toms, and this was a 2 tom kit when we got it.
Yeah, it fits in really well. It's the right size.
Right color.
You use, it looks like Evans heads on everything.
Yeah.
And that's like, I imagine to get like a punchier sound out of it. How would you describe the personality of this kit sound-wise? Like, what are you going for when you get going?
personality wise, I don't know, just make it work. Just like kind of what we take whatever garbage we have and make, yeah, utilize it to what we need it to do.
Sure. Outside of the Cutwinkles, you've played with Mikey.
Yeah.
You played with Truancy. Is this the same kit for all of that? Has it carried you
Yes.
through? So you've
Yeah.
really covered a lot of ground with
Yeah,
an
we-
untraditional situation.
Yeah, we did an album with Mikey Muffins. They wanted to re-record their first album, but use live band, so they had us do that. And yeah, we used this kit for that recording. And then Truancy wanted also a live band. I think we covered one of their songs one time, and he was so stoked on it. He was like, "I want you guys to play it with me." So we did a couple of songs with him, and yeah, we used this kit for that too.
In those situations, do you try to bring your sound to them, or are you trying to cater to what they're doing?
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give me little things like, if you want a certain thing, like I remember Mikey, we had talked about like, oh, use brushes for this part, and I want something a little harder, do a little crashy here, but otherwise, yeah, I pretty much just generally do my own style. Because they can tell me what they want, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Yeah. They came to you for a reason.
I'm
right?
still in control, so I do want to try my best to at least get what they want, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like there's a running theme of like collaboration. Like you as a band work together to make this happen with the lights. You're working with musicians outside of your genre. Is there something about the group of people in your band that you really like working with? Like what's the best part of them?
Well, one, we've been doing it for so long. I think we're at 23 years, 22 years.
It's crazy.
And so like we just know how to work with each other. And also I think, Lewis and Mike are really talented musicians, so it makes it easy because we've covered so many genres just for our own sake that it's easy when somebody wants us to kind of bleed into that for them. And yeah. And I think just, working together for so long and trying to personally even just do so many different, like breaking out of just playing a punk band or being, a jazz band or being whatever, try to get it all in there.
Yeah, I've seen you guys do a lot of really interesting creative stuff. We were talking earlier, like you did a video underwater for
Yeah.
7 hours. You
Yeah.
have your own video game. What's next on the horizon for you guys?
Well, the video game is still in the works, so I think that's the next project.
It's like evolving.
Yeah, so and that's mostly Lewis and Mike working on that. I think we've got the recordings done. Now they're just working on the technical part of the actual game. But it's been in the works for probably I feel like 10 years. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a small feat.
Yeah, actually longer. Was it 2012? 2010. Yeah, so 15 years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't. It's not like we have deadlines. We're not on a record label or anything. So
Yeah.
it's just all for us, just for fun.
Yeah, and I think that's all I've really got for you. Is there anything you want to plug, or you feel like we should know about your kit before we wrap it?
You need to fact check me on anything?
Yeah, cool. Thanks a bunch, dude. We're done.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.